Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this channel you will find study materials, PowerPoint presentations, video lectures of various disciplines and courses, especially that of BS English Literature and Linguistics. Also, I will provide the notes as a PDF in the description box. So please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get notification. Today in this video I am going to talk about the difference between Old English, Middle English and Modern English. Basically these are the three time periods in the development of English language from its old version to the modern version. Let me differentiate between these three. Old English. The time period of Old English was mid 5th century to mid 11th century, and the time period of Middle English was 11th century to 15th century, and that of Modern English was 1580 till the present day. Old English has a Latin influence, Middle English has a French influence, and Modern English it develops a language of its own, no any other influence. The word order and sentence structure were free in Old English, and in Middle English the same sentence structure as we use in Modern English. The subject, verb and object SVO form PO structure. The Old English was a Germanic language. Its origin was Germanic of the North Sea. It developed into Anglo-Saxon language. It was not a monolithic. Monolithic means large. It was not large. And the Middle English was spoken in the Norman England. It gradually ended the basics as a writing language. The modern English spoken since the Great Vowel Shift in England. There were four main dialects of Old English, and that were Mercian, Kentish, West Saxon, and Northumbria. And Middle English has many dialects in different regions. Printing press began in the England in and language become more standardized. Modern English has many dialects, so it is referred to as Anglosphere, which means the countries where the English is the main native language, and it is considered collectively as Anglosphere. Now let me discuss the grammatical features of Old English, Middle English and Modern English. Let me talk about the nouns, difference of nouns in these three ages. In Old English, nouns have three genders, that are masculine, feminine and neutral genders. Their numbers could be singular or plural, and there were four cases, and that are nominative, accusative, dative and genitive. And there are seven groups of declensions for nouns. Whereas in Middle English it lost the case suffixes at the end of noun. Generalized plural become s by adding s at the end, but it still compete with the n, as we see in the example. We add en at the end of oxen, whereas in Modern English inflection retain those markings plural and possessive singular. Verbs. In Old English, verbs has infinitive of verb ending in an. In present tense, all verbs had a marker for number and person. Weak past tense added de at the end, and past tense involve vowel change in Old English. Whereas in Middle English, third person singular and plural were marked with th, but singular also compete with the es at the end. Whereas in Modern English, the use of English irregular verbs, the irregular verbs have different forms, such as the different irregular forms of eat, is, eat, ate, eaten. These are irregular verbs. They do support for the increase in multi-word verbs. Another development in modern English is the development of auxiliary verbs, adjectives. In Old English, if preceded by determiner, a weak ending was added to adjective. Adjective agreed in gender, case, and number with noun they describe. On the other hand, in Middle English, adjective lost agreement with a noun, but the weak ending en remained the same. And in modern English, adjective lost all ending except for in comparative and superlative form. The difference of pronouns. In Old English, pronouns have distinctive forms for all genders, persons, and cases. It has a set of forms for two people. The dual number, for example, wit is used for we two. However, in Middle English, the dual number disappeared in pronouns. Dative and accusative become object forms of pronouns, and in modern English, pronouns loss of distinction between who and whom. The placement of frequency adverbs before auxiliary verbs. Now let me discuss the syntax of these three English periods. Syntax is a set of rules and principles and processes that govern the structure of sentences in a language. The syntax of Old English was flexible because of the declension of nouns, whereas in Middle English syntax was stricter, more preposition used, and new compound tenses were used. And in modern English, use of auxiliary verbs become mandatory in interrogative sentences. Less rather than fewer is used for the countable nouns. Finally, the difference of adverbs. In Old English, adverbs were formed by adding e to the adjective. In Middle English, adverbs ending in lie become ly. In modern English, adverbs ending in ly, which is formed by adding ly to adjective. Thanks for watching. You can find the PPT file in the description box.